Hi, it's Greg again with Western Gardens Landscaping. Today we're going to talk about the Weathermatic ET irrigation controller with the weather-based irrigation system. ET represents evapotranspiration, evaporation of water loss from your soil and transpiration of water loss from your trees, plant material, and your lawn. The most important feature of this irrigation controller is the on-site weather monitor. The on-site weather monitor measures the weather of your microclimate in real time. Every 8 minutes, the weather monitor sends the weather information into the microprocessor of the irrigation controller. This on-site weather monitor gathers information of solar radiation, wind speed, cool humidity, and warm humidity, which is gathered here in coastal North County, San Diego. The weather monitor sends all the information into the microprocessor of the irrigation controller, and one of the big features of the way the weather monitor works is when the controller is programmed to water this hillside in particular for, let's say, 15 minutes, and cool weather comes in the middle of the night, and there is not a great loss of water loss from the soil or the plant material, the weather monitor will program into the microprocessor the exact type of watering application, which in that case will be less. Some of the features of this irrigation controller: most irrigation controllers have the program start time, let's say, which would be this program start time here, which would be 12 p.m. and a zone runtime, which would be 20 minutes. And the watering days, which you can see here, are 5 days a week. This irrigation controller has some very special features. For starters, you can enter the soil type. You have the choices of sandy soil. We have sand soil. It also has the plant types you can enter in. So the plant types here you can see are shrubs, annual flowers, trees, native plants, warm season turf, and cool season turf. Here we are going to enter shrubs, for the shrubs on this hillside in particular. Sprinkler types are very interesting. We have a choice of sprinklers of rotators, we have drip systems, we have bubblers, and we have spray heads. On this application, we're going to enter rotors, which is very interesting. What helps the microprocessor determine what type of application, how much time to water the hillside, is we have the opportunity to enter in the zip code of this property, which the microclimate here would be 92008. We also have the opportunity to program into the microprocessor the latitude, and the latitude here is 37 north. All of these functions that we enter into the controller creates this as a smart landscape controller. The reason it's a smart controller is because this irrigation controller knows exactly which each zone is watering. I just showed you this zone. This zone is watering, it's watering shrubs. It has rotator type irrigation application, sandy soil. A big feature I'd like to show everybody is once you enter the soil type, you could enter the degree of the angle of the slope. You can see on this slope it is about 12% degree. So I entered 12% in here, and what will happen now, I set the controller, I turn it off, I'm sorry, I turned it on. And what will happen now is the weather monitor will take over, and it will enter every 8 minutes the exact weather that's happening on the microclimate of this property. And it will determine whether I entered 20 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes into the programming of watering this hillside. The weather monitor will feed the microprocessor information, and the microprocessor will adjust my irrigation time to water exactly the exact need of water to this slope. That's why these irrigation systems are so important. The Weathermatic Irrigation Controller with the on-site weather monitor, monitoring the microclimate of your personal property. For more information, please contact Western Gardens Landscaping. Thank you.